Hello, today I'll be discussing the CRAAP rubric from the Ron E. Lewis Library. And the CRAAP rubric is a test to use to analyze whether information on a website is reliable and credible. When you're using the CRAAP rubric, you will ask yourself questions along the way and score it from 0 to 15. 0 to 7 being a not so great score that you would not use that information from that website in a graduate collegiate type work. You would not use it for research papers. It might be information you use just for common knowledge, but I would not use that information to cite. If it scores 8 to 15, that would be information you could use to cite in your collegiate work, in your professional occupation, that kind of thing. So the CRAAP rubric helps you stay accountable when analyzing a web page. You need to see if that web page is up to date, if that web page has information on it that comes from credible, non-biased sources, whether that web page has accurate information based on your common knowledge, based on the sources and links also that's provided in there. Does the information come from credible institutes, organizations, associations, companies that have reliability? Those kind of things you need to ask yourself. You also need to ask yourself, hey, is this information on there, is it trying to promote a certain topic? Is it trying to sell something? So is there a monetary gain involved? Does it have biased information or information that's simply opinions? So those are the kind of things that the CRAAP rubric helps you analyze as you're looking at information on a web page. When I was using the CRAAP rubric, a few things came up that kind of threw some questions in my mind. Of course, it could be the rubric itself could be a little bit opinionated, based on your personal ideas, your personal preferences. So sometimes I might say, well, I can't decide. Does this web page get a 2 in this area? Does it get a 3 in this area? Sometimes I was kind of in between, based on maybe whether I thought that company was a reliable company that come from a good background or not. Another thing that I thought to myself while I was using it, well, your opinions of a web page could be based a little bit on your personal preference sometimes. So, and also the region that you live in. So I live in South Georgia, so my opinion about a certain company, association, organization might be a little bit different than somebody else's opinion, let's say, that lives in California, just based on their maybe their morals, or based on the region that they live in, and that kind of thing. When using the CRAAP rubric, I will be applying it when I am doing my graduate work for college, when writing research papers. I can also use it when finding information for my classroom, or information when I'm trying to read and stay up to date on the latest trends and topics in education. So it will keep me, this rubric will keep me, this rubric will keep me focused and make sure I'm finding information that is reliable, credible, that is accurate for both my collegiate work, my research papers, and also information to use in my classroom. Two things surprised me with this rubric. The first was my first search was reading, and the first source that popped up was Wikipedia, so I went there. One thing I found about Wikipedia, of course, I've always been told don't cite it, don't use it in collegiate work, and I never have and don't intend to, but I did find that Wikipedia actually scored high on the rubric, and the reason was because it had up-to-date information. It had very credible sources linked with direct links to really great institutes, really great research-based organizations, and I found that very interesting. I think Wikipedia would be a great place to start. You could search something and then look at some of the references they use, some of the sources they cited, and follow those to great information to use, let's say, in a research paper, for example. Another thing that I learned while using the CRAAP rubric was those cute web pages made by fellow teachers are not always reliable and credible sources to find information in. A lot of times those type websites did not score well on the rubric because they were not always up to date. Sometimes they had biased or opinionated information on them. And of course, a lot of them are just trying to sell or promote information for monetary gain. So those are some things I learned while using the CRAAP rubric. Thank you.